So today we are going to talk a bit
I
about the
know.
importance of confidence. And first, maybe you can share us some personal story, because for people, I think this is the most important, to share something personal from your side. What was helping you in your career, and why was this confidence so important as well? Let's share our personal stories a bit first. What do you think?
Oh, I think that that's a brilliant idea. I think first of all, with age, you get a little bit more confidence. I struggle with confidence, obviously, most of my life, which
Uh-huh.
it's hard to understand because I'm very talkative, and majority I don't come off like very, I don't come off a very insecure person before. However, I had to do some changes because it was affecting me. I couldn't make a decision. I couldn't apply for a job I wanted. I couldn't talk to certain people. It was just, eating me from inside.
Mhm.
Bits and pieces, as you know already, we finished so many courses. We
Yes,
did so
so we
many,
said
so
this
many, so
before,
many
right?
videos. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy for someone to talk about it, and it's so easy to someone to say, this is what you need to do. However, to practically do it, that's a different story. I would suggest if someone is, fighting with this and insecurities, it's day by day. So each day you do something for yourself that that will help you be that person. So, for example, most people, the way we talk with to ourselves, I always use this term plants. So the way
Mm-hmm.
you talk to your plants, and you heard it from your mother or a grandmother, when they water their plants, they talk to them. They would even choose water will be always clear when they put, they take care of it, and plants can also hear. So what can happen to our body when we talk such a bad way to us? Oh, look at you,
Yes.
I wish I can lose weight. I wish I can don't have a cellulite. I wish that, I can fit in those jeans that I bought 15 years ago. And on the end of the day, uh, your subconscious mind is just like taking all this, and it's like, okay, so do you love yourself? That's another question. We need to learn that. So this is a great tool for yourself. You can put a sticker on the bathroom and remind yourself, like, stop the way you're talking to yourself, stop it. Because on the end, our subconscious mind, as you know already, doesn't really tell the difference. Are you talking about me or about yourself? So if I gossip about someone or talk negatively, it doesn't
Mm.
understand it. They think we're just talking to ourselves. So our subconscious mind and our brain and our body talks to, just hear what words or what our thoughts. Doesn't have anything to do with outside. Now, I wanted to talk to you about, I seen it reflection the way people look at me. Uh, for example, the last few years, I really noticed the difference, the way, even in the way I walk, the way I talk. I would never do, for example, anything that is like this before. Even the selfie game, I'm really not a fan of it anyway. So it was just like, and it's all those small things pushes you to kind of have a better belief in your system. Then confidence, one of the things we can do is fake it until you make it. So if your shoulders are down, your body will be down. So if you straighten up your shoulders and walk a little bit
Posture,
straighter,
self-talk posture we have already here, right? Two things, two tips.
yes, yes. And stickers, I would put stickers everywhere
Mhm.
to remind yourself, stop talking the way you're talking. Give yourself love, because if you don't give yourself love, who's there to give? So
Exactly.
this is the way why we need to always be our number one fan towards ourselves. If your mother or father didn't love you, okay, you are 30 plus something years, 20 plus something years, it's fine, you can love yourself. We discussed this.
But we were just having a conversation yesterday, actually, with Milena, that So many people, even us, we had some traumas from the childhood, right? But you cannot just live your past. Of course, it is hard. And with NLP, because we are both NLP coaches, we know how easy it is just to go to the past, find the root cause, and get rid of it. But it's not always just that, that you need a coach, you need a therapist, you need to go and just find everything, what was happening there, right? Sometimes it's
Yeah,
enough just to take a notebook and write down the things that they are bothering you and do it by yourself. Being
yeah,
conscious about your subconscious mind, right? What am I
yeah,
telling myself every single day? This is who you are becoming. Even if you are not
yeah,
confident, let's say on the other side is low self-esteem or being shy, right? What is happening there? Someone gave you belief that you are shy, and you just took this as identity. You believe that, and then you took it on you, and you said, "Okay, this is who I am now. Shy. I am a shy person." Okay, maybe you
you live with
are
that image. Yeah,
all your life, but you can change this anytime. You can say anytime, now it is enough. So let's
yeah,
talk
but
about how to do this. Like now, this is enough because we know that it's not so easy, right, to reprogram the subconscious mind.
no, it's
So
not.
what?
It takes day by day. Yeah.
Yes, because all people that
So
they are saying it's just a magic, you can do it. Yeah, with NLP kind of is a magic. You can do it in a minute, but for yourself,
it's a
give yourself
quickie.
right? Give
Yeah.
yourself time. Like you learn this maybe through years, so it doesn't matter that this is something that now you need to work on like so many years again, but it is now the moment. It's never too late to change that. Maybe even you're gonna do career from that to show the people when you will overcome this. Look what I could do. So now I can share this, how I overcome this. It's not for everyone same
Yeah.
story, right? So for the
Yeah,
confidence,
and the something that work with you doesn't work with me. And that's
exactly.
okay. It's not about we are giving you here is the recipe, follow it, and that's it. So
Hmm.
here is
That's really
what we did. You become
hmm.
different creative. You create something that works for you. There is even you notice on ourselves, we talk about you conflicts at the same time.
Yes.
Um, we remove one and then here 10 new conflicts.
Coming out, yes.
Yeah, so this is it. Like it doesn't matter that this strategy work. You change it, you revise it, you work on it and work on yourself. It's not about okay, I'm gonna book a session with Tanya, and it's just gonna be one time because this is how I really want to change myself, and then I'm just gonna go for one session. It doesn't work like that, doesn't it?
All a
So
life journey.
unless maybe you do some magic that I'm not aware of. Most of us, we really want a quick solution and quick resolution to all of our dramas that we storage for the last 20, 30 years. And we just
Hmm.
want one day.
That's the thing, like you can find them, you can overcome them, but the thing is that we as a coaches, we know the best that we don't even want to work with people that they just want us to do the magic. You need to be one
Yeah,
to be ready for it and working on that every single day. And even if I work
yeah,
with you to find a great job, maybe in 5 years you want something completely different because you grow. Maybe even me and you, we won't be coaches in 5 years. So what, right? We grow.
never. Maybe I'm gonna be a gardener. You never know.
You never know. Or a cook. She just did amazing pie. I just wanted to take a plane to Dubai, but the airport is still closed. I will
I
wait for
know.
that.
I'm waiting. Yeah, as soon as the borders are open, Tanya is gonna come. I'm sure.
Next time when I
Um,
come to
I
Dubai.
I wanna I wanna touch upon something. So let's talk about confidence, as
Mhm.
we wanted to know. Why confidence is important? In any session, any conversation, I always brought it up. Let's say when you are applying for a job, and maybe you're really not there as a employee or a manager, or maybe you just don't have all the skills that you're required. However, you have a passion. Now, if you go to the job and uh, first thing do we people will experience is your presence, which is your energy. I'm not going to be very much spiritual here. It's
Mhm.
just you can feel someone before they even enter the room. Yeah, or it can be on the call, it can be anything. Now, if you go to that meeting and you say, listen, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm really willing to learn extra, and whatever you need, I am here. Now, if you're less confident, how would your response will be? It's gonna be, I'm not sure, maybe I can do. People can really feel
Yeah.
your level. Even you can see so many beautiful girls, and their shoulders are down. You can't even see them in the coffee shop or anywhere because they are so shy. And then you have like average looking girl who is out and about and she's noticeable. That's the way in the I always say if a confident woman walks into the room, you can see her. She brings some kind of a energy and vibe. Believe in ourselves. It's kind of a glow that comes out of us. And
Exactly.
I think you are one of the examples how confident, a strong, confident
I
person
can give you actually,
looks
guys, one
like.
example what I did. Like today, you can see I'm all in pink. Even my happy pen is pink, right? This is what I got like from
Yeah.
my friend for being a confidence at the meeting. So when I opened my agency, what happened is I got everything so quickly. I believed everything will just happen, and it is. So I was not even prepared, actually. I was not prepared. What I will say, how we are gonna work. I didn't even have stuff yet, like nothing was ready for it, right? And I got an amazing client who called me and said, tomorrow morning, my office, we have a meeting and I need like everything done in a day after if we are gonna sign. And I was like, what? Now we will see how confident I am, right? And
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
to Dubai Mall, I remember, and I wanted to buy some boring suit, going for a meeting. Now I'm a businesswoman, so I need to do something about it. And I was searching for this, how you're calling it, this stilettos, the black
Uh-huh.
one. And I was like, I just have,
Office one.
yeah, office one. I was just
Office.
like, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have open because you can't go for this important meeting with like open shoes. And I have
Yeah.
just like pink, yellow, white, beige, so I wanted black. And then I came to the older shops and I didn't find it. And usually these shoes are everywhere. And that day I was like, no, I really like this pink one, this red one, this, and that. And my best friend was with me that time and she was like, Tanya, you really need to buy black, remember? And then I said to myself, why? For who? If I need to represent myself there as a confident woman to sell my confidence and my service. So it means just it's about me. It's not even about the shoes. Who's gonna even see the shoes?
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
were seeing shoes because they were really like, hello, here I am. It's crazy. They were like shining out. I said to
Your
myself,
statement.
exactly. So I was like, but this is me. I won't even feel comfortable to go all in black boring shoes. I'm sorry for all people who love black. I love you all. I just prefer pink. So I was like, I will go to this important meeting with pink shoes. And that was like one step out of the comfort zone, which we will talk about here now as well, to do one thing out of the comfort zone. And this is then guiding you to another one and third one and fourth one and so on, right? And then I was like,
Yeah.
so now I need to prepare for a meeting. And yeah, I was like boosting my confidence, and even with this pink blazer I had, so it was like matching the shoes. And I came in and he was just laughing, this gentleman
I
here. And he
hired a
was,
life coach. I expect flip-flops.
right?
What is
And
that?
but it was not even for life coaching. It was for something completely else that I opened my agency. And he was like, whoa,
Okay.
look at you, like you came all in pink. I like this color. I was like, thank you so much. So we broke the ice straight away. And then I was like, just honest, and it was me. So I said, look, you are my first client. I'm not gonna say that I have no clue what am I doing because I was doing this for years. But since I opened, which was like 2 days ago. I was like, you are my first client, and I'm actually happy that you are, you know. And it was just this
Yeah.
spontaneous conversation, and we signed the contract, and it was amazing job that we did together, you know. And he stayed my client whenever they need the service that we were providing. We were there for him. So yeah, that's this confidence that some people are saying, yeah, you need to go to the meeting with suit and feel confident in that. If you don't, trust me, everyone are gonna feel that. As you said, they feel the energy, how you feel. People feel that we are emotional beings, right? So yeah, that was just
And
one
I want to
example.
highlight,
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
want to highlight something that it's very important. Um, you have to invest in any something you want. I see people
Yeah,
going to work like they're going to the grocery shop.
yeah,
And I mean, this job is giving you money, and if you're going for an interview, you still did an effort to show you went
yeah,
and, you know, if you don't have the suit and you really need that job, go and, you know, ask someone to give you. Um, Present yourself. It's not about, I'm gonna be confident. It has to be also the way you walk, what you wear. If you're
yes,
wearing something, it's a to be honest with you, black color, it's very, you know, easy to wear. And I do own few black stuff. Before I was, you know, all about black.
just the same.
When I see young women in a black outfit, because I was one of them, I can tell you exactly what they're going through. Building a confidence, it's not just, you know what, today I'm going to talk great about to myself. Yes, you're also going to invest in an outfit. You're going to get noticeable. The pink outfit for a meeting with a lady, what else you want? You know, you're not gonna it's kind of a, you sensed already what you
Yeah.
needed to do. However, I would, if I have a women who are, I'm gonna start something new and she comes in a pink outfit, I'm gonna be like, wow, you know, this is bright for me. I want to do it. And if you came, you know, simple shirt, this, I always wonder what goes through someone's mind when they go to work and they are, you know, a bit messy. And I've seen it so many times. I was also one of them, don't get me wrong. When they, you know, they just zero investment. Okay, these days you have so many secondhand shop, you have so many affordable clothes. Uh, be presentable. This is one of the key things for your success. Because on the end of the day, this is only you can do. You can make sure that your CV looks amazing. Uh, Read about it, Google it. Today, thanks God, everything is online. Um, I think I changed my CV a million times and I send it to anyone who is dealing with certain things to advise me, is this the right way? Please do not exaggerate on your CV. This is something that I would never advise, because if you're, especially if you're a senior role and like mine, and then if you know, do exaggerate a lot and some stuff, and you go for a interview, you never know who's gonna interview you. These people are in these positions because they know some stuff. They will see through you.
Exactly,
um,
but it is as well, you don't feel comfortable about that. You are all the time thinking, what if they realize? What if they give me the task that I don't know what to do, you know? So if you think you can handle it, the things that you wrote
yeah,
down, okay, you know, I wish you luck. But yeah, as you said, then the confidence goes down as well when you think like, oh, but what if they're gonna do this, give me this task and I
yeah,
have
that's
no
all.
clue about. So we
And
got
this
already
is
two
what
things here.
conflict,
Conflict,
conflicts.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So we need to touch upon
Self-talk.
that, because that
So yeah, I just want to
self-talk.
highlight the things that we gave already as a tips to the people as well that they join us now after. So first was self-talk, right? The posture, how
Self-talk,
important.
how we walk and talk. I would also put some stickers, you know, as a reminder. Maybe some nice images on your phone, something
Mm-hmm.
that will motivate you. I can give a, like, for example, if you have a tendency to look at yourself in the mirror and you really looking at your thighs that are too big or the chin or whatever, stop doing it. I did this before. I was so upset the way I look. I reached to that point that I actually covered some mirrors in my apartment just for me to,
Mm,
shift my mind, because as human beings, we are creatures of habits. We do everything as a pattern, as a habit. We always act and talk the same. So it takes little bit by little.
yes.
Those are the things. And at the same time, uh, monitor a person that you admire, the way
Mm-hmm.
they talk, the way they walk, how they walk, and when you're outdoor with people who are not around you, because if you try to act differently, there is your surroundings. So if you don't have supporting surroundings, your surroundings will be like, hey, what are you doing? So go outside when you're alone and act differently, and start by little, and then I have some friends that they are always like a people pleaser. You know who they are. And they get upset because were trying to be a nice, and then somebody was like a bit rude to them or something. I said, listen, um, you can just, say no and stop it. This is something that will confident people don't do. Like if
Just
you
don't
talk to me
allow.
the way I don't like, I'm gonna stop you in your face. Before I would be like listening, or maybe I
Mhm.
would try to explain myself. Now I'm just gonna, if you don't give me a good argument, I'm gonna stop you and or I'm just gonna not even
This
respond to you. So
That's
this is
amazing
one of the
what you
things.
just said. Yeah. Like
So if
saying
you
no,
have
it's
someone,
so important. Saying no, even if it's really, really hard, saying once, we are not saying it's gonna be easy, but when you say once, you break the ice again, right? Just say it once. I remember I just had one person that I was scared of, and I was always listening, listening, listening to this person. And this one moment when I said, I don't wanna hear about this anymore, it's enough. It was just 1 second that it came to my mind, I cannot anymore. And I said, no. Oh my God, this relief, this feeling that you get, this satisfaction, like I can say no if I want. It's just once, and then another time it's gonna be 100 times easier, right? But we are not saying
it
it's so.
kind of rolls on. Yeah. It's always those, for example, so how many people call you for, let's have coffee. I know they're just bored. They really don't care if it's you or someone else. And I
Mm,
stopped doing that long time ago. Like, I just don't think I need to talk to you. And I have people who I'm always excited to see. And if I want, I call them. And this, especially now during this time, besides my family, I any free time I want to see my family first, then my close friends. I always make time for people when I want to see someone. I really want to spend some time with them. I don't just have coffee because I'm bored or I have nothing to do. Even if I'm bored, I don't. I respect anyone enough not to do that. I'm not gonna call someone just because I'm bored. I'm gonna call someone because I wanna talk to them. And moment you start applying and saying no, big no, and telling people like do not talk to me this way, or I'm not gonna take it, your life is gonna be in the same circle. Don't you feel that?
exactly, and this is the thing that I think that people still need to understand that if you think that you are nice because you are saying yes, do you really think that this is fair to the person that you say yes and you don't mean it? You are there, you are present, but in your mind you're not present. You're thinking, oh, what could I do now instead? That do you really think that this is nice thing to do? Then I think it's million times worse, no?
Like I said, back at you, because when you called me about this, we clicked a lot, right? When you called me for this, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to do this on my website. I wanna ask people to send me their stories because we all have stories, and why not? Um, on the end of the day, if we can. do something for someone in any way we can, in any of us, it's an amazing thing. And I think what you did now and gathering different people, it's such a cool stuff to do. I'm so happy that you called me.
Thank you, Milena. We just said this last time as well with other coach, Jelena, that it's so nice with life coaches like to work because we all understand that we don't compete with each other. We are all just trying to help the most people that we can. And if everyone would think in this way, just about the giving and the love and light we are sharing, they would be so much more happier. It's just all about that. It's enough for
Yeah.
everyone, you know? And it's just
And
so
on the end
nice.
of the day, on the
Sorry?
end of the day, we like to chat. On the end of the day, we like to chat.
Just that. Anyways, exactly. So one more tip that I wrote down as well is give yourself a credit for the good stuff that you did, right? With this self-talk that we said that it's usually the bad one, what you can do is a good one. If you don't want to say these affirmations that they are like all over the YouTube, right? Like, I am brave, I'm amazing, I am this. If this is too far from your mindset, what you can do is, again, take a note. What did you do good in life? Give yourself a credit for the things that you did well, that you did good. So you're gonna start boosting your confidence as well with thinking about the things that you did right, right? Because even 2 years ago, for sure you were not on this spot that you are now. 10 years ago, for sure you were not on this spot that you are now.
Yeah.
And even the small
Yeah.
things, it can guide you to boost the confidence. But what we are usually do is comparing ourselves with others. We heard this advice a million times, right? We don't compare yourself with others, and we are still doing it subconsciously. It's just so deep. But what you can do is really like think what you can do good. Like yesterday, we were talking, right, about the blogs and the videos. I used to like write the blogs. Now I don't anymore. Now I like just to press the button, make a video, and it's faster. What Milena loves to do is writing blogs. Go and check her website. She has beautiful blogs, right? And we were talking about this. Why should I compare myself with you that you are writing amazing blogs and I rather press play? It's not for everyone, right? To have videos or blogs. Just do what is good for you. And you can become the
Yeah.
best in that. So today I was
Yeah.
actually watching one video as well that I wanted to share with you guys. It's one guy who is putting together on YouTube videos from the best coaches all over the world. He is not life coach. He has no experience as a life coach with advices. But what he does is putting his idols together in the videos that people are watching more than actually these guys that he's representing. So he's just good in representing the people. So what he does is just putting the videos shortly, like now we are talking 1 hour about the confidence, and this guy just put the main key points from each idol that he has together. And it was amazing. He had
So cool.
more subscribers than the guy that he was representing. So he's good in that, right? And you have people that they are just good, I don't know, to do the hairstyle, but they're not good to do the hairstyle on someone else. So
Yeah.
you can teach someone how to do it on yourself, not to others. Okay, you're not a
Yeah.
hairstylist. You are so good to, I don't know, do your hair because you have curly hair. You can just
Yeah.
focus to teach people with curly hair how to manage their hair. It can be just one thing and it's amazing, right?
And I like what you said, like you love dealing with conflicts and timelines. And for someone who doesn't know what timeline is just, it's cleaning the baggage from your past. With hypnosis. So something that it's so I think you think you chose like you really like one thing to work on.
Yeah,
However, that one thing is like a million things when you activate it, because we're just
exactly.
created with conflicts. And good
Mm.
thing is we always I have to say it, yeah, because we just took from everything from our parents, every fear, every insecurity that they had, every conflict that they have, we just observe it from our parents, they observe it from their parents, and that goes on. And one of the thing is that I really like what you said with conflicts, you know, do what you love and just
Mm.
ignore other people. Because for me, I only like writing stuff, and that's my therapy. And I started it because of it. I started the book because of it. Hopefully, I'm gonna at least
You
by end
will.
of this year. Hopefully, by end of this year, it's gonna be on something on the end, because I feel like my mentor is on the edge with me with the book. Um, she's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, we frozen?
And
Back.
this is it. So I want to also to say something. I'm
Mm.
gonna ask you a question that I'm sure everybody will be interested. How can we
Mm-hmm.
know that this is what we are facing as a conflict within us? Because we can't really separate when we,
Mm.
how can
I
we
lost you.
know
I lost
that we, sorry, my phone ringed again.
you.
How can we
Okay.
know that we are dealing with a conflict? That it's not just a negative emotion, that it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go away. It's not just negative thought, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go away. How
Mm.
can we know, hey, you know, this is a conflict and you need to sit down and work on yourself? I know both of us, we know. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
tell me that how what is the first thing that we can say to people, hey, you know, you need to work on this.
Yeah. Well, first thing is we can't say to the people, you need to work on that because they won't, right? That's the rule
Yeah,
one. They
we can give an
oh,
example.
so hard, I know. For us coaches is the worst that we see the problem and we cannot say, hey, you have a problem, come to me. We need to wait for everyone first to come to us. So we are not forcing here anyone to even do anything if you're not ready. So this is the first rule. And the second one, yeah, the conflict is when you cannot decide, as you said, is bothering me? Is this good for me or this is not good for me? Because we are
Mm-hmm.
attached even to negative emotions. So some people, they have, for example, guilt. Okay, let's take negative emotion, guilt. And they're saying, but I really feel guilty about that. And I don't want to lose this guilt because I think it's fair that I'm keeping it. I really did that. And this is what I need to face now. The guilt that I have, and I don't want to lose that. So there is a conflict. They're like, I don't feel good about this guilt that I'm carrying, but I still want to feel guilty because I did that thing, right? Or forgiveness is like, I want to forgive this person, but why should I? This person really hurt me. So this is the inner conflict that we have. So I want to
Yeah.
forgive, but there is the but. We usually have these buts. And in our lifetime, we are carrying so many buts. And it can be for really banal things like, should I stay in Dubai or should I move? Should I stay with this guy or I shouldn't? Should I hang out or more with my friends or should I stay more home and focus on my things, right? And what we do
Yeah.
with the conflict is, as you know, we are finding the intention behind that, that you really find the intention, why is this one and why is this but, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
just feel whole again. So we are conflicted through our whole life with this conflict. Should I do this or that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's same with the
Mm-hmm.
negative emotions. People don't want to let go. So people, you need to start understanding that it's not for everyone just to let go of negative emotions. So as you know with timeline, what we ask is, are you and your subconscious mind, right, ready that
Mm-hmm.
you consciously let go? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people think straight away in trance, no. And they open their
Mm-hmm.
eyes and they want to do the session. Because
Mm-hmm.
consciously or subconsciously, whatever, they don't want to let go of some negative emotions because it is part of you. It was part of you. It's part of your identity, who you become, and you just don't want to change it. Same with the limiting
Yeah.
beliefs with the timeline, right? You can be attached to the stress that you get with some person, that you get from the job, and when you get out of this pattern, which is good for you that you would go out, you don't feel
Yeah.
yourself. right? So what you need
Yeah.
to do is to have someone who motivates you enough to tell you that it really is not good for you and you need to let go and go to the unknown you, which might be
What?
truly you, who you were when you were born, right?
Okay.
And as
And
we
what
know,
if we don't have someone? How would
that's
you?
the
What's the first sign in within us?
sorry.
You know, when we don't have someone to tell us, how can we notice it that something is wrong with us? I mean, with that conflict in us.
Yeah. So you
It's always something.
yeah, you can just write down, okay, this is what I want in life. What is blocking me towards that? Right? And
Mm-hmm.
you can
Yeah.
identify by yourself. So if I want that, which conflicts then I am carrying inside of me that I don't believe that I can have this? So is this a fear? Is this my limiting belief that I can do it? Is this my limiting belief that I'm not worth it? Of I can just decide, which is inner conflict, right? Do I want this or that? So there is so much confusion. For me, if you're already confused about something, you have a problem and you need help. Or you can just find the help because now it's so many books, so many videos that you can find. We are like giving now so many tips. You can take your journal and write, 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 write. As you said, your therapy is bravo, writing. So you write out your soul. And me as a little girl, I can tell you, I did this subconsciously. So what I did while other kids were playing outside, I was writing, 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 writing diaries. I have so much diaries at home because that was instinctively something good for me. And now usually kids don't do it anymore, right? They just go already on Instagram. But if it's a good content like we are having, it's a get like good thing, right? It's not everything bad now on social media. So I think it's really great what we are doing here, right?
Yeah, and the first thing that, you know, I love what you said, you know, we always have this what if I cannot, what if, I believe that these days, if you notice that first, people are so used to feeling negative.
Mhm.
You know, for me, it takes
The
a bit
program.
of time, to snap out of my mood, because
Mhm.
especially now with these days, these days are such a big test for all of us, you know, where we need to sit down at home and do nothing. And this is like, you know, clear test for all of us. And you know, I really pray it's gonna finish soon, so everyone can go back to normal life. Families can, you know, so many families left, and the conflicts first. We cannot sleep. Different diseases, different action in our life is gonna happen in
Mhm.
terms of our, maybe if we want to be in a relationship, or if the performance at our job. The inner conflict is like sneak up on us, and
Mhm.
unless we resolve it and move on, it's always going to stay there, and we are maybe not even aware of it. If you're not sleeping, if you're always in a
Mhm.
different mood, if you are, you know, something, I need now to highlight this, Tanya, what you said. Write what is stopping you to be okay. Write down,
Mhm.
and if you
Yes.
if you can, if you need assistance, you know, raise your hand, email us, message us, call us. We can always assist on those things. It takes us, for us, it's like a minute just for one conversation. We can already know
Yes.
sometimes, sometimes, yeah, not all the time, what person needs to work on. And if you spend a little bit more time with yourself, you will discover, you will just discover. Just write down. That's a great tool what you said, Tanya, and I think today we gave a lot of tips, right? I have to
So
say.
one more
Huh?
thing that you said, exactly. So one more thing that you said as well is attachment to negativity that people don't even realize what they're talking, right? So as we said, and
Yeah.
for people that don't know, subconscious mind is 95% or more of your mind, and there is a problem. You consciously are not aware of all the problems and conflicts and negativity that you have. And maybe
Yeah.
sometimes you are like pinching someone like you're so negative, negative, negative. And once they snap you back, you know what? You are. And you are shocked
Yeah.
how I am, right? You are not
Yeah.
aware of
Yeah.
what you're saying, how you're behaving, how you can even
Yeah.
see so much negativity in people. It means you need to carry some insight to see these reflections, right? Or it's
Yeah.
just the mirrors around what you want,
Yeah.
what you don't want, and how to let go of this attachment as well. If you don't have a coach like me or Milena, meditate. It's not so hard as people think, and it's not so weird that just, I don't know, people with certain religion are doing. It is scientifically proven that it's good for you, right? Like Milena, she goes to work and for 1 hour she's like searching which meditation she will have in between. And even if she's not stressed, it's just how she lives. It becomes a lifestyle. You can get attached and addicted to this peace that you get with meditation. And
And
it's
you can
so
also clean and cook. If you, most
and
people, Tanya, sometimes it's strong to sit. It's you know, when they sit
yeah.
down. Even for me, especially, I cannot sit in one place for a very long time, as you notice already. Um, Cook, clean, they clean your drawers, organize your drawers, organize your life. Just move, don't sit. And if you can't sit, that's how you can prepare for your meditation.
It's
Meditation
so
can really,
it's not it's not so hard, and find the way
yeah.
that it's the best for you. I was talking last time about that, and maybe next time we can just talk about that actually, how to calm your mind down or just distract your mind with
Stop it.
something else. Stop it. Yeah, this video. Just stop it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, like emotion that you are feeling, you can let go with motion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Move your body. If you need to dance, if you need to go to the bike or just do yoga, you don't need to do yoga, just shake it off, do whatever. You don't need to know how to dance. I'm the worst dancer. I'm like a tree which is just on the wind and doing like this. So what? I just put the
I'm
music
there
and
with you.
just the energy, moving the energy, right? And then maybe you can calm down faster because it's too much big gap for some people. If they are full on all the time and then they need to sit, it's even more stressful. It's like now
Mm-hmm.
I need to face all these thoughts that are coming. It's terrifying. But is that
It's
amazing book?
terrifying, yeah.
But even this fear that you have to be calm and be with yourself, you need to face, guys. As that amazing book is saying, face the fear and do it anyways. Go out of your comfort zone,
And
right?
we said something yesterday for fears, right?
Mm-hmm.
I call them as signals that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
comfort zone is ending. Now you need to go to the new area, unknown. So wherever we face fear, it's like you know, like you're in an airport and you're boarding on the plane. That's the same thing. It's a signal that you are entering the unknown area, unknown process, and that's what we want, right? How we will grow if we keep, you know, okay, I'm gonna, you know, attract more people in my life. I'm not gonna move from my home. No, you need to go out. You need to meet people. You need to say hi to strangers. You need not everyone. You need to do something. So this is something that,
Exactly.
like you said, just move, go out there, and sit down with yourself, and you have to face it.
Exactly. It's like emotion, move your body. A lot of attraction. You're not gonna attract anything without moving your ass. Sorry to say this, guy. It's attraction. It's a law of attraction. You need to do the action as well. Like people watch some, I don't know, great documentary and they're like, now I'm waiting, it's coming to me. Maybe it does,
Yeah.
but then you don't see. All signs are
You
here.
don't do
Who else
anything
can do?
about it.
But you can
Law of
get a sign.
attraction. I need this. I'm not gonna, if so, for example, if I want to make more money, go out there and do better job at your work. If you, or you know, start your own business, whatever.
Oh, again, I don't see you. Yeah,
My phone.
connection is disappearing.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
Can you?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I see you.
My phone.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think. gave so many good tips, the self-talk, to do the confidence as well from outside in, not just inside out, right? People think like, if I'm gonna feel great, then I'm gonna represent myself well. Sometimes it's even from outside in. So if you are dressed well, if you walk representable, if you talk as you should, you just feel that then. You can't trick your mind. So as Milena said nicely, if you're like this, your mind is gonna remember that when you are like this, you are this shy little girl. But when you do like this, your mind remembers all these confident people that they are carrying themselves like this. Plus you, when you
Emotion
are
is emotion. Emotion is
exactly,
emotion. Yeah.
exactly.
So
So I think we shared so many tips. Guys, if you have any questions, you can send us privately as well. I will post one more time on the story, even Milena's profile and her website, so you can see her amazing blogs. And yeah, if there is anything else from your side, Milena, please tell me.
no, I couldn't say it better. I'm thankful that you invited me today, and I cannot see anything else here because I think
Mm,
some part of my Instagram is still blocked.
mm,
And I think if anyone find it if someone needs even more extra help,
mm.
please just ask us anything. Can always assist. No harm in that, and I'm always open for any support that I can give from my side. Thank you.
So yeah, amazing. Milena is based right now still in Dubai. I am in Europe, so you can find me here, but in person or online you can get us anytime, right? And for sure we are gonna be live again soon. So thank you so much, Milena, to joining me here.
Ciao.
Bye,
Ciao.
ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.